Hello, I'm Werner professional driver Quentin Ward. Welcome back to our Life on the Road series, where we discuss important aspects of professional driving career. I looked at you like, oh man. In today's video, we'll be covering some questions a professional driver should ask. You may already have some of these questions prepared, but let's take a look at some common questions professional drivers have.
One of the first things you and your fleet manager need to discuss is his or her expectations of you and your expectations of them. For some professional drivers, miles are what matters. For others, home time is most important. No matter what it is that motivates you, let your fleet manager know about it in advance so they can accommodate you. In this discussion, it is also a good idea to address your communication needs. If it's okay to hear from your fleet manager only once a week, let him or her know that. If you would rather touch base once a day or more, tell them. The important point here is to be straightforward and honest about your needs and expectations. Generally speaking, pay is one of the more important factors in determining your career. You should have a strong understanding of how and when you can expect to be paid every week. Other factors that fall under pay are advances and reimbursements. Make sure you understand when an advance or reimbursement is appropriate and when you can expect to receive one. If this has not been explained, talk to someone to get specifics. It is important to understand your pay and what resources are available for you to review your pay in a timely manner. If you have any further questions, please ask your fleet manager. It is also fair to ask where you will be traveling. While you may be driving the same region or even the same lane every day, you may want to ask your fleet manager if you will ever be expected to drive a different lane or route. You should have everything you need to begin driving your assigned lane or area. However, one thing you should check on is permits and tolls. This is why it's important to discuss any lane or area changes you might experience with your fleet manager, so you can prepare to have the correct toll passes. Take the time to ensure you have what you need to travel safely and efficiently. If you do not have the information yet, be sure to ask it before you begin driving. You might also be wondering what happens if you call while your fleet manager is not in the office. Your fleet manager's responsibilities are covered 24 hours a day and 7 days a week. It might be best to talk to him or her to better understand the standard process. Taking the time to ask these questions is beneficial for a couple of reasons. First of all, it will help you better understand your role and your expectations when it comes to driving. It is also a positive first step in building a strong relationship with your fleet manager, which in return develops open communication.
That's all for today's video on important questions professional drivers should ask. Thank you for tuning in to our Life on the Road series. And until next time, stay safe in all your travels.